Hi you all and welcome back to this channel. My name is Vidhi. Today's video is quite different. Now, I am a person who watches a lot of movies, TV shows, and there was a time when I literally used to binge watch movies. Although it was a time when I was doing my engineering and also the COVID, so I had a lot of time in my hand. But I can successfully say that I have watched quite a bit of movies. So I thought as the holiday season is here, it is the perfect time to create such a video and let you guys know some of my all-time favorite movie shows. But wait, this video is not just going to be about my favorite movies. You can comment down below some of your favorite movies that I might have missed and I can add in my watch list and which can also be used by others. So yeah, let's get started with this video. Also, I have properly categorized all of the genres so that if you are looking for something specific, you can directly go into that timestamp and look at the list. So let's jump right into it. We all need a good jump scare or like a good adrenaline rush. So the first category is thriller and action. Okay. So the first movie is The Call. It is on Netflix and there is also a Hollywood version, but we are not talking about that. Although it is also a very nice one, but we are talking about the K-drama version. Now, I'm not a person who watches a lot of K-dramas, but I do love a good storyline. Now, all the K-drama people, like my younger sister, are gonna hate me for saying this, but I don't watch them in Korean, but I do watch them in English, and it is available in English. So the first pick is The Call. This is like a thriller which will keep you on the edge of your seat for the whole sequence. It is based on a phone call and between two women, and they are not in the same timeline. They are in a different timeline, and it is like a good psychological thriller, I would say. And okay, we are not going to be talking too much about one single piece because we have a lot on this list. Second is Now You See Me. A lot of people have watched it. It is available on Prime Video and it is one of my favorite movies. Like, this has a thriller, action, comedy scenes. It is a perfect mix of everything. So like the haste and the non-stop surprises and the actual battle between the magicians and the FBI agents. It has a bit of everything. So this is a nice movie to watch. The next three on this list are a series. The first is Lock and Key, which is available on Netflix. Now this one is kind of a teen thriller, and it is basically of a family which has keys hidden all over their house. Only the kids can see these keys, and the amount of adventure, I would say, this series have, it is a really thrilling ride. There are 3 seasons and all the 3 are really amazing. The next is Happiness, and it is also available on Netflix. And if you like zombie apocalyptic movies, doomsday kind of movies or series like Walking Dead, then this one is also a very chaotic, again a K-drama. I swear I don't watch a lot of K-drama, but the ones which I have watched were excellent. So there are a couple of K-dramas in this video. Going on the next one, this is The Haunting of Hill House. There are 2 parts in the series. One is Haunting of the Hill House and the second is The Haunting of the Bly Manor. This series are literally so spooky, and the amount of detailing they have captured in the whole series. Yeah, this is by far the best horror show I have ever watched. First part is although better than the second part, but if you like thriller shows, this one is a must watch. Going on to the next part, we are directly jumping into romance drama. So the first is The Vow. This is available on Prime Video. Now this movie I think I watched it 6 or 7 years ago, and it is tragedy, true love kind of a story and second chances. And if you like romance movies, this one is like the perfect fit for you. Next one is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is also available on Prime Video. And if you are someone who has always felt like an outsider, I think you would relate to this movie a lot. This is basically about life's highs and lows. This is literally a masterpiece movie to watch on a weekend. The next is a K-drama. It is called Goblin, the Guardian, the Lonely Angel. This is the story of a guardian angel, but this was such a cute show. It is a romance fantasy and all with incredible visuals again. The next is Virgin River, which is again on Netflix, and it is a very cozy small town story of two people and basically a nurse and a restaurant owner. So it is their story filled with all good vibes and it is a very romantic show. Next one, it is again a very famous show. It is Made in Heaven and it is on Prime Video. The aesthetic of this show and the drama that is filled in this show, it is amazing, about Indian weddings. And right now it's the wedding season. Same aesthetic in the show and basically the story of event planners and how they manage everything. I was not able to stop watching this show. I think I might have completed one season in 2 days or 3 days max. That's it for the romance drama category, and the next category is sci-fi and fantasy. The first sci-fi movie that I have on this list is Lucy. This is also again a very famous, basically story of a girl who gets drugged and how she is able to use the full potential of her brain and what the human brain can do. It's based on that. Really mind blown by watching this one. The next one is Arrival, which is on Prime Video. It is based on alien encounter and it is a very thought-provoking. The next is The Witcher, and it is on Netflix. This was also quite famous. The first season came during COVID. It's kind of monstrous magic. If you are into thriller, sci-fi, fantasy basically, then this one is a must watch. I feel like I'm saying a must watch after every show, but that's basically the point of this video, that all the must watches that you can't miss. Not so overrated, I would say. Next is Lost in Space, which is basically story of a family and the survival in space, and whole lot of heart is put into this show. It can be seen in after watching this. So yeah, that is it for the sci-fi and the fiction category. Next comes the comedy section, and yeah, if you skip everything, you can't skip this one, because the list that I have put on in this one, all of them are such amazing shows. I can watch them again and again. So the first one is The Intern, which is on Prime Video. This movie, you can leave everything, but this movie, you cannot miss this movie. This is such a feel good. The lead character is Robert De Niro, and he's a charming intern. He's a senior intern, and the lead female character, Annie Hathaway. I have watched this movie a lot of times and it always leaves me feeling with such good positive vibes. The next is Wild Wild Punjab. This is on Netflix and this is full of fun Punjabi humor and a lot of quirky characters. I recently watched this. It was also suggested to me, but if you only want to laugh, then you must watch this movie. A hilarious one. The next is a movie called 17 Again, and this is starring, it is on Prime Video, and it is starring Zac Efron as a dad who turned teenager. A very sweet spin on second chances, like what you do differently, basically that. Again, a feel-good movie and perfect for a lazy day. The next are two series in the comedy category. First is Schitt's Creek. If you are someone who feels Friends is overrated and you want like a similar show, then Schitt's Creek is the pick for you. How a rich family loses everything and they go to a small town and how they build their life there. Very fun, family love and laughter, I would say, in 3 words. This is a perfect comedy show. And the last pick that I have picked for the comedy section is Modern Family. It is not a hidden gem, but it is quite famous and it is available on Disney Plus Hotstar. In one word, I'll say a family drama, and I don't think I need to say more about this because it is quite out there. So yeah, but it has to come in this list. So that is the comedy category. The last section that I have picked is mystery crime. The first pick for this one is Ocean's 8 and Ocean's 11. Now these are literally a female leading movie, I would say. Very stylish execution and everything about this movie, like I loved the actors, the whatever the plot was, and also the location, the cinematography of this movie is a 10 on 10. The next one in this section is Divergent series. I watched it quite a while back, but it was full of mystery, action, and kind of fantasy. Yeah, it is also a female lead movie. It is a series of 3 movies, and but not a lot of people talk about this. But it is a good watch. The next 3 picks are series, but they are kind of heavy. Means we need a day or two to get over the series. So the first is Baby Reindeer. This is available on Netflix, and it is a true crime, very intense, and it also keeps you hooked, like with the storytelling and what happens. Like this is a very intense show, but a good watch. Next is Monsters, which is the story of Menendez brothers. It is available on Netflix, and this again is based on a real story and true crime, chilling drama, how the brothers killed their parents and what the story was and everything. It is a very intense one, but I think I finished it in a day again. The last one is Chernobyl, which is available on HBO, and this is again based on a true story and literally unforgettable. The last episode, I was literally crying after that. Basically, this is a very intense show. Again, this category I feel mostly had very intense shows in it. But yeah, that's my top 5 pick for mystery, crime. And last, I have picked up some bonus chill picks for lazy days. If you like don't want to think much, just need something to watch like a rom-com, then I have 4 picks for you. First is Crazy Rich Asians, which is on Netflix. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, which is available on Prime Video. Third is 27 Dresses, which is on Prime Video. And the last one is Devil Wears Prada. It is on Prime Video. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope I gave you some good recommendation. Let me know if you have watched anything, or if you watch any of these movies, if you have already watched, or if you are going to watch. And if you have any recommendation, don't forget to comment them, because I will watch the recommended movies. Yeah, so that's it for this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.